Hey guys, my name's Kamronni, and welcome back to more Let's Play Fire Emblem Awakening. So in the last episode we went to Paralogue 9, not Chapter 9, we're way past that. We went to Paralogue 9, recruited Cynthia, Sumia's daughter, and in this episode we're going to be going to Paralogue 6, Great Gate. But before we do, we have some bear conversations to go through. I was trying to go through, but my voice just wasn't going to do it today. Surprisingly, my voice is not cracked in this series yet. I don't think so. If so, I've edited. Oh no, I don't remember editing any voice cracks out. I used to have to do that a lot for spirit tracks. And what else? I did that a lot for spirit tracks, and I did a little bit for Okami. But Rebecca, like if I voice cracked Rebecca, was like, "Ha, puberty, you voice cracked," and I really wasn't. There was no point editing it out after that. But yeah, I had to edit it out a lot in spirit tracks. But anyway, besides the point, we have some more conversations to go through today. And we have Cynthia, Cynthia between her parents and her sister Lucina. So let's get started on things. We have a conversation right here between Chrom and Cynthia.
All right.
Listen.
Huh? Hope you're ready.
Really?
Time to pay.
What?
This is the end, friend. Heya! Nailed it!
Huh?
Yep.
Wait!
Hello. Hmm? No. Huh? Yep. What? You can do it! Just try me.
What? Very well. Huh?
Yep. Ah!
What? But don't you see?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Now.
Whoa! Ha-ha!
What?
Huh? Hmm? Huh? Ah!
Hey,
Father.
Huh? Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
no.
Oh. Huh?
Yes. Was that all right?
What? Huh? Well...
Stop staring!
Well... So sorry.
What?
Come now.
Oh.
Freeze! Can't control!
Pathetic. Yeah.
Yeah, those two are very, in my opinion, a cute ship of mine, but we're gonna get to that later. There's even a cuter ship with the new character I'm getting ready to recruit today. But anyway, that's besides the point. Okay, so, Paralogue 6, A Man for Flowers.
Oh.
No. Was that all right?
Hey. Right. Not today. All safe now.
Oh, but...
Alright, looks like we have another recruitable character on our hands. We also have one of this game's most challenging missions ahead of us. Now, I'm saying out of this entire game, this is one of the most challenging missions. I'm not exaggerating. Believe me, I cannot stress enough how hard this mission can be. So, I'm offering a very unique strategy, not really unique, in fact, it's probably been done millions of times, but I do have actually a very, very effective strategy for this mission that will make it a heck of a lot easier for you guys, especially for those of you who are playing on classic mode and you don't want to lose any units. This strategy right here should help you out a good bit, depending on how leveled up your units are, but we'll get to that later. For now, let's see, as you can see, I have my strongest pairs here. I have my strongest units once again. That's gotten to the point of this game to where we need the best of the best for the main missions, and I'm gonna have to level up other units off camera. But anyway, okay, looks like everybody, like, all pairs are within pairs range, meaning that once the mission starts, I can pair everybody up. Anyway, oh, really quick, look at the map. As you can see, right over here, there's a lot of Dark Flyers, a lot of flying units. You also have some Pegasus Knights in here as well. Or rather, Dark Flyers, Griffin Rider. So, these guys, there are 5 up there, I believe, and 5 down here. Now, you look in the middle of this, like, in the middle of, like, the ruins in here. I'm gonna call them ruins, I really don't know what to call them. You would think that this is the hardest part of the mission? No. Those flying units will rain hell on your main force. It makes it very difficult, but we'll get to that in a moment. Now, we're gonna start the battle.
Really?
Yep, let's go lend him a hand. And we're actually going to be one of my favorite characters right up here out of this game. But for now, let's see, we're going to pair everybody up, and believe me, those flying units, they're going to be the hardest, most difficult part of this mission. In fact, I actually had a few failed attempts. When I was, like, trying to come up with my strategy for this mission, I had a few, like, failed attempts, like, you know, like when I was first starting out this mission, like, I had a few, like, deaths, and I had to start over a few times, because I was trying to get down the right strategy for this video. The sacrifices I make for you guys. Anyway, let's see, we're going to move everybody, we're not going to quite move into the enemy attack range yet. I recommend hitting X to have that selected. We're just going to kind of move everybody as close as we can to the opening right up here. And that's all we're going to do. We're also going to move Anna right here. She's the only unit that we have that isn't paired up with somebody, and not that really she needs anybody. The only person she can pair up with is Robin, but, you know, he's obviously taken by Alyssa. So anyway, as you can see, the first thing these guys are going to do is they're going to make a charge to the east. and they're coming straight for the bulk of our army. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna need to move those guys out of the way, but first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my most powerful unit. I recommend you do this too, to block off that main entrance right there. And send your second most powerful unit / pair to block off where I put Frederick. This is what I'm recommending you do. If you're playing this on lunatic mode, the strategy may not work, or it may work. This is honestly the best strategy I have for this mission.
You all right? Hmm? Come on.
Chrom is right, that line. Oh, I'm terribly shy. That does seem a little bit familiar. Okay, well, we're gonna get into who exactly that one belongs to later, but for now, we're going to get on with the mission. We will figure that out once the mission's complete. But for now, we have work that lies ahead of us. I recommend, once again, you have your enemy attack range selected. I'll really get into the strategy of, like, once we get inside this area in just a moment. But for now, as you can see, I'm blocking off the southern path with Frederick and that main path with Donald. I recommend you put your strongest unit, or I have Donald right now. I recommend that. I'm going to put Anna right here as well, just so she can draw some attacks and dodge them as she always will. And I'm going to put Inigo, our new recruited unit, I'm going to put him in Alyssa's defensive range, what I'm trying to say, her protection is what I was trying to go for. So right here we have the first attack. This guy is not really going to deal much damage to Donald, but to any other unit he would deal a lot. These guys right here mean business. This is a very difficult mission with very powerful units. This guy right here is going to attack Frederick from afar. And the thing about this mission is a lot of these units right here, like inside this little area right here, a lot of them not only can they do, you know, just like normal attacks like up front, but they also double as like having an ability of ranged attacks. Like that big bulky guy with armor, you wouldn't think that he'd be able to attack us from afar, but he can. And to some units, he can actually deal quite a bit of damage. A lot of the units here double as a ranged attacker, and that's going to be something that we're going to have to be careful for. And once again, these flying units are making their way downtown. No, I'm joking. Anyway, they're making their way to the east as quickly as they can. In fact, when I started like singing that, I wasn't even like really thinking about it. I just kind of started doing it. Anyway, next turn, they're going to be on us, so we're going to have to do something about that. I'm going to move this is kind of the strategy. I'm going to call this the closed door strategy. I'm coming up with cool strategic nicknames. Anyway, I'm going to call this closed door strategy, and it's not really too hard to figure out. As you can see, we've closed the door of this little area right here with Anna and Donald. Donald, because he's a tank. Anna, kind of self-explanatory. Anna, because her luck stat is so incredibly high that she'll rarely ever get hit. Not only that, but her HP is pretty high as well, same with her defense. So I have them blocking off that area. Now, next turn, those flying units will fly straight towards that little opening right there, and if we didn't have it blocked off, they would fly straight in here, and they would be on our backs as we're trying to take care of these main units right here. So, my strategy, the closed door strategy, or codename, okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, the strategy that I have is to block off the little gap right there, that little opening, with your two strongest pairs. Now, obviously, Anna and Inigo, you know, they're not really the strongest pair, but Anna by herself I mean, yeah, Anna by herself can dodge a lot of hits and do a lot of good bit of damage. So that's why I have her there, and Donald's kind of invincible once again. So have your 2 strongest units closing off those doors, and then, even then, that might not even be enough for you guys. I don't know. These guys are very, very difficult, but if that's not enough for you, and let's say if you follow my strategy and you have 2 units where Donald and Anna are, and they're just taking a beating and they can't handle it, even if they are your strongest units, you can always send some ranged attackers there to help as well. But these flyer units also double as ranged attackers as well, and a lot of them could deal some damage to any kind of ranged attackers you might have in the inside supporting your 2 strongest units that have the gap closed off. I always recommend having the enemy attack range selected for this. And also, another thing that I'm going to point out here in just a moment once I go back to the map. Let's see what Frederick's going to do with his opportunity to shine. Alright, yay! Unnecessary special effect Luna thing. Anyway, as you can see, there's like 2 little like closed paths right there where there's a mage right there and a heavy metal unit, and there's a heavy metal unit. Any words. Anyway, there's like a little gap in there that's closed off by walls that there are 3 enemies that we can't get to quite yet. There's a little gap, if you guys see what I'm talking about, right there, where those enemies are. Yeah, all of them are ranged attackers. Well, almost all of them, I believe, are ranged attackers. Actually, no, excuse me, all of them are ranged attackers. So, the thing about them is the space that's right in front of, like, here, I'll show you guys what I mean in a moment. By the way, Robin just took quite a beating. You don't want Robin or Chrom to die, because obviously if that happens, it's not about a game over. And Kellem's taking a beating as well. But yeah, this is a very, very difficult mission. Normally, my units are taking this much damage like this, but today they are. Let's see. And Nico is actually a very good supportive unit for Anna, so that's what I recommend doing, is having him as a supportive unit as well. I don't really recommend having an ego on his own. I mean, you can, but it's not really something that I fully would recommend that you do. And if you want to, feel free, knock yourself out, but, Alright, let's see. As you can see, like I was saying, a lot of these guys are ranged attackers. Some of them are even, like, mages on Pegasus Knight back, so they're just kind of dealing a bunch of damage, and they will kind of like go a space away to an attack. So a lot of the attacks that we're taking right now, we're not going to be able to attack back from those Pegasus Knights, and this right here worries me quite a bit. There's actually a very good chance that Kjelle will die right here. Let's see, he takes 6, see, and actually no, he wasn't going to die because he just killed him off before he could deal that second hit. If Frederick, if Kjelle didn't kill off that guy right there, he would have gotten in his second hit and he might have been dead. So, as you can see, like, I'm pushing my units to the limits here. And this is on casual, easy mode. This is as quote-unquote, easy as it gets. Believe me, this game has so much challenge to it. Especially this mission right here. Okay, yay, unnecessary Luna! Okay, let's see. But yeah, as you can see, I have everything closed off. Like, I have all of those units closed off. At first, there were 10 of those flying units. Now, normally, if you don't have that area blocked off, closed off, they would be flying in here, and they'd be attacking Chrom, Kjelle, and everybody, and they would just be raining heck on our army. So, I can't emphasize enough, that's what you do. And, like, let's say, once again, like, your enemies that are, well, not your enemies, your units that are blocking that space off, like that opening off, if they're taking a lot of damage, you can send somebody to heal them, or somebody to, or like a ranged attacker behind them to attack as well. Because if you have a ranged attacker in there, they can only be attacked once. So, because like if I moved somebody in spaces behind Anna, they would only have the opportunity to be attacked once. And so I mean, it's like you won't have like really a guaranteed death if you moved a unit like one of your like weaker mages behind, like Anna or Donald. But it's like you really don't want to keep a ranged attacker behind them, because those Pegasus Knights. And I was just interrupted. Okay. Anyway, it's not a very good place to keep one of your like ranged attackers right behind them, because these Pegasus Knights / whatever they are can dish out quite a bit of ranged damage. Another thing is I really recommend. I'm kind of going against what I was going to say right here. By the way, right here, as you can see, I was having a very hard time deciding what to do. Luckily, my decisions came out pretty well in this mission, and everything kind of worked out for me. But I had to make some tough decisions right here. Like, I could have attacked this guy right here, or I could have attacked this one right here, or I could have not attacked at all. But I decided to take the risk. Normally, I don't use Chrom to attack one of these very powerful units like this. But I did today, and as you can see, it's paying off. Now, we just deal quite a bit of damage to that Ruffian right there. He's not quite dead. And I'm kind of fearing for Chrom's safety, honestly, right here. Let's see, we could kill this. No, we couldn't kill that guy. We could kill this guy off, but that's not a smart thing to do because we would die. Let's see, if you look at my items, I have a concoction for Kellum. I could do that, but he could still take quite a bit of damage. I think I just said steel. He can still take quite a bit of, be able to take some damage from these units. Now, this, the little prime spot that I was talking about, that's a very, very, very dangerous spot to put your units, is the space that's to the very east of that little opening that have, those 2 openings that you see, that have those 3 units in them, or those 3 or 4 units, in those little gaps, those little bubbles up there. This space that's immediately to the east of that wall is a very, very dangerous place to put your enemy, to put one of your units, because let's say they get attacked. First of all, those units that are in there are very, very powerful, but let's say if you manage to kill one of them off, here comes another powerful one, another powerful range attacker, and he's going to attack as well. So be very, very, very careful. As you can see, I don't have anybody right now in that space. To show you guys what I'm talking about, the space that's to the very south of Tharja, the one that's right below her, or the space that's right above Kellum and where he is, I don't have anybody there, because that's a very, very dangerous spot to put your units. So don't put your units there. I can't emphasize that enough, because they will take quite a bit of damage. Just be very, very, very careful. As you can see, everywhere that my units are right now is an area in range, and the enemy's range attack, in the enemy's attack range. I can't words today. Let's see. Thankfully to Lissa, Robin didn't take any damage right there, and looks like Donald and Anna are hanging on pretty well to your life. Also, here's another thing I'm just kind of specifying the strategy a little bit on the closed door strategy. I recommend you have your units that are, blocking off that space. I recommend you have them stocked up with concussions, or you at least give them a concussion or 2 so they can kind of heal themselves up as they're going. Now, as you see, oh, that is not very good. Oh, this is not good at all. Oh, man. Oh, talk about a close call. Okay, that critical should not have happened. First of all, there's a 33% chance I'd even hit. And then, even if that happens, there's a 27% chance. So that chance of getting a critical right there was very, very low on that, for that enemy unit, and they just got it. That was very, very, that was a very close call. Thank goodness for Sumia for defending Chrom like that, because if she didn't, that would have been the end of it right there. Let's see. Okay, so no one else is here. No one else, these guys right here, they can't attack. They won't be able to attack Chrom or Sumia. So what I'm going to do is, since Chrom's so low, I'm going to switch. I'm going to have Sumia attack this guy and take him out, even if he is... I know he's not an archer, excuse me. And even if he was, it wouldn't matter because we're attacking him up front. But either way, even though she's going to take a bit of damage right here, I'm going to have her take this guy out. So good job, Sumia. Good job for support, Chrom, even though you're hanging on to dear life over there. You can really see, he's just ugh. He does not have very much life left in him. Quite literally. Okay. I need to stop my bad puns. Anyway, so, okay, I'm going to move Frederick right here. He's going to attack this guy. Let's see if he can hopefully kill him off with the help of Chershi. There you go. Chershi, she can dish out more damage than Frederick can, but her defense isn't quite as high as Frederick's. That's why I have him as the main unit right here. Besides, Chershi always has a really good chance of hitting anyway, since her and Frederick are very good supportive units of each other because they're married. Oh, I was meaning to talk about this earlier. I kind of want to specify this closed door strategy right here. And I did mention this a little bit, but as you can see, I did kind of talk about that a little bit, but as you can see, I'm kind of denying what I'm saying right here, but and as an exception, but I don't really recommend, when it's your turn, to use use your units to attack the units on the outside, because then you have a chance of taking some damage, and that's going to weaken you for the next time it's their turn. So I recommend just staying on the defensive with those units. When it's your turn, just heal yourself up and wait. Heal yourself up and wait when it comes to your units who are blocking off that who are blocking off that opening right there. Let's see, I'm going to move. Actually, no, she doesn't need to. Oh, I really wish I could move her so I could have her heal Chrom, but I won't be able to do that because they've already gone and Chrom isn't really available to be healed right now. But let's see. Gonna move these two right down here. Once again, that little spot right there, you do not want to have your units in there. And I actually probably will put one of my stronger units there in a moment. I might put Robin in that space right there so he can kill off those enemy units, but we'll see. For now, really my only really the main worry is just the guys that are on the outside. Now, when you look at this map, you think that the guys on the inside are going to be your main threat. No, these on the outside are, they can deal so much damage. They don't really look like that much of a threat because they're attacking Anna and Donald, who are kind of, invincible. But to anybody else, they could kill one of my units in a flash. And especially with the fact that there were 10 of them originally. So they can just kind of bombard and just attack any of your units and kill any of your units. Altogether, they can kill anybody. Besides, you know, clearly Donald and Anna. But you get my point. Let's see, I'm not going to move anybody right up here because if I do, there is a chance of somebody getting attacked. And as you see right here, this little prime spot that I told you not to move into, well, I'm a rebel and I'm a risk taker, so I'm going to go for it. I'm going to heal Robin up as much as he possibly can. He's the only person who I would put here. I recommend if you're going to try to take out these guys, which you can, it would speed up the process for you a little bit. Which actually, no, excuse me, I take this back. I recommend you do take these guys out. Because up here to the north, we have an extra little passage right up here that we're able to get to from east to west without having to deal with the units that are on this like little inner bubble, like up there. We have another route to where we're out of their attack range. But down here, we have to get by here without being attacked by those guys because they can dish out quite a bit of damage. So for this right here, I recommend having your very, very, very most powerful mage for this. Look, he just took 14 damage. That kind of worries me. Like your most powerful mage, and I'm also having Alyssa as a support right here. So yeah, if you do that, you'll actually be able to take these guys out most likely, and that won't be an issue for you because we need to have these guys taken out so we can get through this path safely. Now, I'm actually kind of glad right there that Robin didn't finish that guy off, because if he did, that means the other guy would have had a chance and an opportunity to attack Robin right there. So sometimes killing off unit after unit in that situation is actually a bad thing. Because right now, we're just wanting to be on the defensive. Just kind of slowly taking these guys out and taking our time, because if Robin took another hit, he'd probably be dead right now. So you're very, 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 very strongest unit right there. But this is a very, very difficult mission. So once again, if you're on one of the harder modes, you might have to alter my strategy a little bit to suit you. And I cannot guarantee this strategy will work. It's like one of those disclaimers, like I should do that as like a joke one day, like put like a legitimate disclaimer of me talking at like a really, really, really high speed, like disclaimer, like the channel I Kamronni is not responsible for any deaths that may occur to your unit characters. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna stop ranting because I make no sense. Anyway, I say anyway way too much. I need to stop with that. Like, I use that as a good way to like flow on a conversation to change the subject, but I should really stop with that. Anyway, I'm gonna switch right here. I'm gonna have Robin slowly but surely heal himself. Unfortunately, nobody around here has a concussion, so I'm gonna have to slowly heal myself with vulneraries right here. So Robin's gonna take a vulnerary, and next time we should be able to put him back in that gap and heal himself up with another vulnerary and take out those guys. But for now, we're gonna have Tharja and Frederick and the guys and Cherishi on standby right there. We're not going to have them cross this area until those two right up there are taken out, because they can actually pose quite a threat to our units right here to the south. But as you can see, Anna and Donald have done an exceptional job, you know, keeping these guys out of here. And now that we're done with that, we're going to kind of step out a little bit, you know, just kind of go on the offensive now that there's only 3 of them left. Let's go ahead and have Donald take out this guy right here, or really doesn't matter which one we take out. There you go. And now we only have one more. And once we finish that guy off, we will have Donald and Anna on the inside, and then there will be nothing to stop us. Wahaha! I need to work on my evil laugh because that sounded darn right stupid. Anyway, let's see. I'm not gonna quite move him in that gap quite yet. I don't want to take that risk, honestly, not yet. And I'm gonna have those 2 up there as well, just kind of waiting, because if we move them, that means that we would be in the attack range, and we draw out those units that are in those gaps right there. We don't want to do that quite yet, because those 4 right there, I was able to get by without killing them off quite yet, but we're eventually going to have to. And we will do that in just a second, but for now, I kind of want to get Anna or Donald up there, along with Chrom Cynthia and everybody that's up to the north. I want some assistance up there. So, like, Anna's probably going to go to the south, and Donald's probably going to go to the north, now that we have those guys taken care of. So, let's see, we're going to move Donald right here. I do not want to move him in that attack range, although Donald's kind of a tank. I don't want to move him right there. And we're going to switch because now we can move more spaces than he can. So let's see, we're going to attack right here, and we'll luckily be able to kill this guy off, and he won't have a chance to deal us any damage. So now I really don't feel like I have anything to worry about with that guy right there. So we're just going to have these guys wait right here, and then that guy's going to attack Robin, and then that will be the end of him. And once he's dead, we will be able to move Robin, we'll be able to move all the southern units across, and that'll be all nice and dandy. And very, very, very nice block, Alyssa. Thank you very much. And, aw, your fire broke. Your fire, that's kind of a weird phrase. Your fire broke. Like, usually, like, your fire went out, but your fire broke. Sounds like something I would say, because, you know, I'm just kind of an idiot like that, and I would use the wrong terms. Unfortunately, let's see, Alyssa doesn't have any kind of magic she can use, so we're going to trade with Robin, because I really want her to get the final hit right here. She needs experience, so let's see, attack. Darn right he did. Okay, and there we go, 51 damage. Very, very unnecessary critical, but hey, I like it. So now that that guy's taken care of, we're able to move these guys like across the southern path very safely, and they're not going to get bombarded by those range attack units that were to the north of where they are now, we are now. So yeah, so we have Donald up there. We're going to move Anna right here, and we're going to have her assist, and we're going to have her assist in taking out these units to the south of us right here, or like in the center of this area. We definitely need to take those guys out, and they will actually pose a decent threat. So let's see, we're gonna move everybody right up here. I'm taking my sweet time, as you can see. I'm not even sure what turn we're on at this point. Probably in like turn 8 or 9 or 10, somewhere. I'm probably totally off of that number, but anyway, we're pretty far into this mission. But I'm taking my sweet time with this, as you can see. So let's see, we're just gonna end the turn. Let's see, now that we have everybody, just about everybody moved up right here, we're going to move Anna right here in the enemy attack range and have her wait. Let's see, we're going to move this guy right back here, Frederick, and then we're going to have Alyssa come right up here and restore Anna back to full health. And honestly, sages are very, very, very good, because they double as mages and good healing units, and that is fantastic. I like that. And Alyssa's a very good example of that. Unfortunately, her defense is just kind of low, which is why she's a really good supportive character for Robin. But anyway, let's see, we're going to move these two right up here. I couldn't decide where I wanted to move them right there, or like right there in that corner, so I'm just going to kind of pick the middle of those. I'm going to put them in that little middle spot right there. Let's see, we're going to heal them up with a vulnerary, because I feel like that'd be kind of a waste of concoction. Let's see, I think that's that. We're going to end the turn. We're going to draw out the first enemy unit. He's going to attack Donald, and we'll be able to take him out here in just a second. But we're going to slowly but surely take out these guys. We're just going to take our sweet time with these range attackers right here. So let's see, we're going to attack with Donald. There you go. Look at that. He can deal 70 damage without even getting any kind of critical or anything. Like, how about this? And there you go. There goes that critical. 105 damage. Like, this is why I rant on about Donald so much and how good he is. He's fantastic. Right? Okay, right here. Now that we're getting close to this area of the map, I recommend having the leader of this mission. I recommend having his attack range selected, because he can dish out quite a bit of damage. If you're not careful, you'll just kind of stumble at his attack range, and he will immediately come after you. So we don't want that to happen. His attack range goes farther to the south than it does to the north. So like Donald, Kjelle, Payne, like they can really kind of do a good job of drawing out these enemy units right here. But the ones to the south, we really can't do that. As you can see, and this guy right here, he's going to be kind of a turd, and he's going to go where he went, and because of that, we're not able to move a unit right up here and attack him, because if we did, we would then be in the enemy attack range of the leader up there. So, this is what I'm going to do about it. I'm going to move Anna down here, or rather, I'm going to move Frederick back here. I'm going to move these two. I don't know why I did that. Oh, yeah, okay, and I'm going to move these two right up here, and then I'm going to use my ranged attackers to take this guy out. That's why it's really good to have like a mix of range attackers, like archers, mages, your sword-bearing units. Like, it's why it's really good to have a mix, because you never know when you're going to need like a different kind of ability, like range attack right here. Time to tip the scales, and there we go, 105. Like, I'm doing great with the criticals lately. It's been great. It's been fantastic. Okay, let's see. We have 2 more units to take out. I'm not really too worried about that. We're going to move Donald to the very, very, very edge of that leader's enemy attack range to draw out as many units as we can. Hopefully we can draw out all of them. I'm not so sure about that one that's all the way far to the east, that mage over there. We're gonna try to get him out. Let's see. Okay, and with that, we're gonna take out this guy right here. And unfortunately, once again, this guy's gonna be a bit of a turd, and he's gonna move to where Donald won't be able to attack him unless we want to risk being attacked by the leader down there. So what we're gonna do, switch. Or I was going to try to move him right there, but I don't think it's going to work, so we're going to move him back. And honestly, that was kind of a dumb thing I did right there. I could have switched and attacked with Naui, but I chose not to. So what I did is I moved Donald back, hoping that he would, go out of the leader's attack range and, kind of attack Donald again, but he didn't decide to, so I guess we're just going to have Anna do the job here. Let's see. She's going to take a bit of damage. Hopefully she doesn't get hit, but she will definitely be able to kill this guy off. And that would be a very good experience for her. And, so cute. Good job, Robin. Defending your woman. And she only got 20 experience because, it takes because it takes a lot to level up Alyssa when you change your class to a sage like I did, which is kind of disappointing because she's a very good character, and once you change her class, it's kind of hard leveling her up the way she is right now. So let's see. I don't really know what I was trying to do right there. I think what I was trying to do is I was trying to trade, and if you kill one of the enemy units, you get a door key. I was trying to give that to Donald so he could use it, but really there's no purpose of him using that key. I don't know why I did that. But anyway, he's out of the enemy attack range of the leader, and now we will be able to draw out that guy and kill him off. We'll have everybody killed off except for the leader, which is what we want. We're going to take our sweet time getting everybody to kill him appropriately. We're going to draw him out, then we're going to have everybody attack him all at once. Because if you just kind of send somebody out there like, oh, I'm going to attack him, like, I'm going to kill him. Kill him. He's gonna he can kill a lot of your weaker units, that guy over there, so we're gonna take our sweet time with drawing him out. But let's see. I'm gonna have Naui deal the final blow right here. I think Donald's going to attack with her. If he doesn't, I'm gonna become surprised. But I want Naui to get some of this experience. So let's see. And with that, together, there you go. Now we got all the experience for that, and she's up to level 18. What I really like about this, one thing that I really like that they did is Donald, he's fully leveled up. I almost called Naui Alyssa. Naui is not fully leveled up. So even though Donald attacked right there and deserved a little bit of experience, he didn't get any because he doesn't need any. And now I got a full bit of experience right there. So I'm glad they put that in there. So now I was able to get a lot of experience with that, even though she didn't quite take the guy out all on her own. It's kind of a strategy with leveling up some of your weaker units as well. So that's one thing I kind of recommend you do. If you have like a fully leveled unit, such as Donald or Robin in my case. But anyway, I doubt like half the stuff that I say, I just say it so quickly and I rant. I highly doubt a lot of you even know what I'm saying. Anyway. This guy looks a lot like the guy we saw in the last episode. Not quite so sure. I guess they just kind of got lazy with the designing right here. But anyway. Let's see. He really doesn't pose that much of a threat to Donald, but to others he does. So let's see. We're gonna move right up these guys right up here, and as you can see, he can dish out 54 damage to Alyssa. We don't want that because then Alyssa would be dead. So let's see. We're gonna move Frederick right up here. He's gonna deal his blow, and obviously he's an archer, so he's not gonna be able to attack if we, deal him damage up front like we are here with Frederick. If we're not spaces away, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. I could actually move Alyssa right here. She could attack. She wouldn't quite be able to kill him off, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Because if she gets a critical, that'd be great. Or better yet, if Robin attacks with her, which I don't know why he didn't, but he didn't, and now Alyssa won't be able to get that full bit of experience she really needs. But okay, whatever. Let's see. I don't really feel like attacking with Tharja. I don't feel she really needs experience. Out of everybody right up here, Sumia could use experience the most, I guess, although she really doesn't need it either. Alyssa was really the one who I wanted to get that experience, but, that ship has kind of already sailed, because we can't allow this guy to live another turn, because if he does, he's going to attack Alyssa and kill her off, so, let's see, we're just going to move Sumia right up here, and get the final blow. And with that, Sumia has gotten another level 17. Maybe I can finally make a difference. Sumia, you've always made a difference. Anyway, we get a Master Seal with that. Very helpful. And the heroes for today are Robin and Alyssa. 19 turns. Wow.
Right. Ah. Hey there.
Huh? Yes.
Quite.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
Come on.
Was that all right?
Hey. What? Huh?
I love how he refers to women as buttercups. I don't know why I find that so amusing, but for me, I just think it's kind of funny. Anyway, okay, so with that we recruited Inigo, and Inigo's parents are Henry and Olivia, which actually, once again, OTP, and actually ship Inigo with one of our units, but we'll get to that in the next episode, and I'll start my little meticulous ship on that. I don't really know what makes them meticulous, but anyway. Okay, that's going to be the end of it. Next time, let's play Fire Emblem Awakening. We'll go back to the main story of this game. We'll go to Valm Harbor, where we will finally, in story, land on the continent of Valm. So, I've been Kamronni. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time. So, goodbye, guys.